I'm Hannah Davis, and welcome to Bishop Arts. In today's GMT Extra, we are going to explore this very unique neighborhood. I'm going to show you the best places to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, maybe some after-dinner drinks. Also, where to shop and have fun, and maybe the best part, we're going to talk to some of the unique people that make this area so special. Now, before I get to go eat and have fun, I want to give you a little history of Bishop Arts. Bishop Arts is one of Dallas's most charming neighborhoods, filled with mom and pop shops, art galleries, and of course, delicious food. Walk through here and you'll almost feel like you're in a small town that just so happens to be less than 2 miles from downtown Dallas. The area actually has strong French roots, as it was settled by many French immigrants at the turn of the century. And you can see that influence every year at the Bishop Arts Bastille Day celebrations and the annual Mardi Gras parade. Bishop Arts and Oak Cliff also have a strong connection with Hispanic culture, many Mexican-American families calling this neighborhood home for generations, helping define the vibrant energy and food scene that so many have come to love. Home to 60-some small businesses and eateries, this neighborhood is full of character and entrepreneurs. The perfect place to spend a day and, of course, to eat. Okay, now you know the history. It's finally time to eat. So I'm taking you to the oldest restaurant in all of Bishop Arts, El Jordán Cafe. And we're going to talk to 2 people who really know this neighborhood. Come on. Welcome to El Jordán Cafe, the kind of spot where you instantly feel like you're home. For 26 years, the Gonzalez family has fed stomachs and souls with their hearty Mexican breakfasts, most under $10, which is unheard of in Dallas these days. From migas to chorizo y huevos, sopa de caldo, breakfast tacos, and more, diners from all walks of life come here for a taste of the Hispanic heritage that is an integral part of Bishop Arts' DNA. And to talk about that heritage and the exponential growth happening here, I invited real estate developers and husband and wife, Jim Lake and Amanda Moreno Lake. And in case you need further proof I'm talking to the right people, let's just ask Siri. Hey Siri, who is the queen of Oak Cliff? No. Meet Amanda Moreno. She's right there. She's right there. I am dining with the queen. Amanda was buying property here way before she met and married Jim, who was also developing the area back when most buildings were boarded up. Amanda was renting a hair salon and convinced the owner to let her buy it. He didn't think she could do it, but she proved him wrong.
I do my homework, and people underestimate me. I think that's the key to my success.
Jim and Amanda learned they had a common vision for the area and eventually for each other. Jim, tell me what you were expecting before you met her.
Well, back then, particularly back then, if you're a real estate developer and you're a female, you expect somebody kind of rough and tough and maybe older. And so when we met at that zoning case...
I thought he was this grumpy man.
So she walks in, I go, wow, that's not what I was expecting. Yeah, so she's awesome. Yeah, she's one of a kind.
Years later, they fell in love and got married, building a life and neighborhood. Their LLC is Better Together, and it defines their union and business, attracting locally owned mom and pops like El Jordán for 30-some years. This place really is like an institution.
Where we really are diligent about the type of tenant that we have in here, that they have to be, the owner has to be here.
We don't deal with nationals here in Bishop Arts. It's unique. I think that's what makes Bishop Arts what it is today.
And no business personifies that like El Jordán and the family behind it. The late Jose Gonzalez, who passed in 2019, and his wife, Lorena. Tell me about the family. What do I need to know about Lorena? What kind of woman is she?
She's very, very hardworking. She's here every single day. I mean, she is the chef here, and she cooks amazing breakfast, but she's always here. She's amazing.
And she ran this with her husband, correct?
Her and her husband, yes. Her husband died, I believe, in 2019, but she kept the business going, and she has a picture of him on the wall.
Do you remember him? What kind of man was he?
Really a nice man. I think he was the nicest human being I've ever met.
Between back-to-back orders, Lorena came out to tell us her story and what this place means to her and her family's legacy. Does she think her husband's watching down? And if so, what does she want him to know?
Que si tú piensas que tu esposo te está viendo de allá del cielo y qué mensaje le darías ahorita tú a él?
Pues, o sea, tan solamente darle gracias a Dios porque, o sea, para mí hubiera sido muy triste, o sea, ver cerrado, porque, o sea, nos costó mucho trabajo Y yo sea más que todo, sea que él se sintiera satisfecho, sea porque hasta ahorita seguimos adelante.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Oh my God. Oh wow. She says the best that she would want to give him is that she wants him to be happy and know that his dream is still going and is going to continue on. Oh my gosh,
Oh my
made me cry. That's so sweet.
It's so
Oh my
sweet.
God.
Gracias.
That's so sweet. Okay.
And it is still going. You see, this breakfast spot is so much more than a place to find delicious food. This is a family's dream come to life. It's a wife taking on all the responsibilities to honor her late husband and finding her own strength through her spirit and the community around her. And I promise you will feel that family and that love and that dedication in every single bite. What an amazing story behind El Jardin. Okay, it's not just eating in Bishop Arts, it's also the shopping and the character. Coming up, I'm going to show you two of my favorite places where you're going to find items that you cannot find anywhere else. Also, a caffeine spot that will keep you coming back for more. But it's not just what I like. I wanted to ask the locals, what's their favorite thing and place in Bishop Arts? We're going to hear that throughout the show, starting right now.
My name is Chris Earl. I live here in Bishop Arts with my wife. We love it. My favorite place to eat here is Boulevardier. And my favorite thing about living here in Bishop Arts is it's safe, it's walkable, and we really enjoy living here.